They're getting trained as the PTI rally is to cross-joint operation rally led by the Maulana Fazl-ur-Rahman, where Ansarul Islam uniformed volunteer force is deployed by the joint opposition. Now, Ansarul Islam is the same force that barged into the Parliamentary Lodge of Pakistan on March the 11th. Rapid developments there now, viewers. Khalid also joins us with more details on the story. Khalid, what more are you picking up? We see rapid development when it comes to the Islamabad rally that is all set to take place of Imran Khan. Now, a self-defense training for the PTI workers now being carried out in Islamabad as well. What do you make of this? Why is this happening on the ground?
Yes, there might be some conflict or fights between the workers, but the district administration has already taken some measures and asked the JUI to leave the Kashmir highway and free the road for the workers of PTI who are coming from the KP or Gilgit-Baltistan. At the same time, Interior Minister already has announced yesterday that if the situation gets worse, they have an option to call the army under the constitutional provisions. But I think it will not happen. And as usual, the JUI workers day before yesterday and yesterday, JUI leadership announced that they will not sit in at the roadside and they will use the other side of the road for the procession and sit in. So that's why I think it will be a smooth process. But the major thing is that the two options of the Prime Minister, which we were talking earlier, that a Prime Minister may announce, there are some speculation that Prime Minister may announce resignation or may announce early election in the today's public gathering meeting. He had an option that his allied advised him to go for early election, and he had an option that he will announce that they are coming into the public, and public will decide who will rule the country for the next 5 years. There might be, he will announce such things. The other thing which were under discussion in the Islamabad political quarters, that he may announce appointment of a new military chief, but I think it's too early. The new army chief tenure is going to be complete in the November this year, and usually before the 1 month or 2 weeks, or in some cases only 1 or 2 days earlier, before the completion of the term, the government announced the next army chief name. But in the current situation, there are some speculation or rumors that Prime Minister may announce the new chief in this public gathering, but I think he will not do such thing. The important thing is the Supreme Court of the Pakistan, who is hearing the petition and presidential reference. Tomorrow will again, they will start hearing. Attorney General of Pakistan is giving his arguments, and tomorrow he will complete his arguments, and after that the other parties and the provinces will submit their reply, and there might be a decision or directive from the Supreme Court during the next week, and it will make the fate of the parliamentarians of the PTI who left the government, and that will be the important decision which will definitely create impact for the future politics of the Pakistan.
Well, definitely, we have seen a lot of back and forth and the statements that are coming out from Imran Khan, a clear emotional appeal that he's also trying to make to his followers, and claiming that there are members of parliament of the PTI, in fact, who are betraying their objective as well when they had in fact come into the parliament. And now a last-ditch attempt, it seems, that Imran Khan is also making to mobilize his supporters, to make an emotional appeal against the kind of no-confidence motion that is being tabled against him in the parliament, trying to mobilize people, trying to tell people to reach there in time, and also saying that they should be prepared for all kinds of adversities as well when they reach Islamabad. And a mega rally that Imran Khan is all set to address at about 4 p.m. today itself, just hours before the no-confidence motion is set to be tabled. Just hours before, on 28th of March, isn't it, Khalid? We have seen how there are public statements now Imran Khan is making. This also seems like a last-ditch attempt that he is making for the no-confidence motion that is set to be tabled tomorrow, isn't it? Khalid, Khalid, if you can hear me, we have been tracking the entire chronology of events, the chronology of statements that Imran Khan has made, even if it is about the OIC meet, after which there had been multiple reports that Chief of Army wanted him to step down, and just hours before the parliament is all set to see the no confidence motion against him, he wants this kind of a mobilization, a mega rally. What exactly is he trying to achieve? Is this a last-ditch attempt to save face?
I think every time in such circumstances, the different political quarters create some rumors and speculation, and this is what exactly is going on. Last week, there was a very important meeting in the Prime Minister's house where the Prime Minister, President, Army Chief, and Intelligence Chief were there. They discussed the security situation of the Pakistan, and that meeting was held before the OIC Foreign Minister Conference, and in that backdrop, the security situation and the security measurement in Islamabad was discussed, and the political scenario was also discussed, and that's why some political quarters were expecting that the chief has asked the Prime Minister to step down. In past, there were some examples that in such crises, Army Chief asked the Prime Minister to step down. But I think in current scenario, these are the unconfirmed reports, and these are the rumors or speculations. The objective of the mobilization, the common man or worker of the PTI, I think Prime Minister has already mobilized his workers and common man in entire country, especially in Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. These two provinces are the political power of the Imran Khan, and he is continuously visiting in these provinces and districts and addressing the public gatherings. And the purpose of the mobilization of the common man is to put pressure on the opposition side, and as well as the establishment that peoples are behind him. And if there will be any unconstitutional step, the people will come out of the streets and there may be a chaos. That's why he is trying to convince his allied oppositions and establishment that every step and every thing should be under the constitution and as per law and constitution. They will not bear the unconstitutional steps and they will come out to the streets. That's why he is mobilizing his workers and his team members.
Absolutely, Khalid, stay on with us. We're getting some more breaking updates when it comes to the kind of irregularities as well. There are some more breaking updates when it comes to the PTI. There are, in fact, financial irregularities that have been found in the dealings of the PTI, and the financial scrutiny of the accounts linked to his political party, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, in fact, have revealed that there are, in fact, financial irregularities that are being carried out. There are unexplained transactions. The Election Commission already looking into Imran Khan. Imran Khan already facing an anti-incumbency, and he